guys, it's your girl T. So I want to go ahead and shout out Kevin Duke. Kevin Dukes was one of the first ones to send me this story, and it's coming from Wyoming. Strangely enough, we've never had a story from Wyoming, but this story is just really, really sad. It broke my heart when I heard this story. What's going on is that we had two parents, Paulette and Joseph Richardson, and basically Paulette's son, who is Joseph's stepson, his name is Kendal Ball, and he had been asking his parents for the past 3 years. He was saying that he wants to drink, he wants to try alcohol. The parents claimed that they were scared of him, they were scared of him wanting to drink and try alcohol because his father, his biological father, was an alcoholic. So in order to teach this young man a lesson, they decided to buy him some alcohol and basically watch him drink. And he drank for 2 hours straight with his parents. Then he basically gave them a thumbs up sign. Then he went to the bedroom to go lay down. They said that the mother went to go check on him about an hour later and he was blue. Well, long story short, this young man is now dead. And this entire situation is just crazy. The parents are now looking at 20 years in prison. I want you guys to go ahead and check out this news clip, and I'm going to come back with the rest of my commentary.
A Wyoming mom and stepdad are behind bars after trying to teach their son the dangers of drinking. 16-year-old Kendal Ball died of alcohol poisoning at his home in southwest Wyoming. According to court documents, Ball had said he wanted to drink for the last 3 years. Concerned he would turn out like his alcoholic biological father, the Richardsons said they wanted to prove a point about the hazards by getting him sick. Police said they encouraged Ball to drink over the course of 2 hours, in which Ball put back multiple shots of Fireball and Jack Daniels before putting him to bed. When Ball died, he had a blood alcohol content of 0.587, about 7 times the legal limit for drivers. If convicted, Paulette and Joseph Richardson face up to 20 years in prison.
So you guys just watched the news clip, and like I said, this story is just heartbreaking, but these two parents are idiots and they definitely deserve to be locked up. I don't understand how, as a parent, this is the route that you choose to go to teach your child a lesson. First of all, it's one thing that the child had been sneaking alcohol and drinking alcohol. They even stated the boy had never drunk alcohol before. He was just curious about trying it. So it's one thing to let him sip some alcohol so he can get a taste of it and then talking to him about the responsibilities of alcohol. It's another thing to sit here and have that boy drink for 2 hours straight, a child who's never drank before in his life. His blood alcohol was 7 times the legal limit. It's like, what the hell's wrong with these people? What makes you think that it's a good idea to give a 16-year-old unlimited amounts of alcohol in such a short span of time? A few years ago, I did this story about the parents, and once again, it was involving a step-parent and her husband, who decided to sit here and punish a little 5-year-old girl by making her drink 4 2-liter bottles of soda, and the little girl ended up dying because she drank so much soda to death. This makes no sense. You cannot give anybody any type of liquid in such a short amount of time. They're going to eventually drown internally. This has happened so many times. I don't understand why people are still using this method to teach children a lesson. These parents to me are just idiots. I feel so bad for this child. As a parent myself, and me and my son talked about this story while we were grocery shopping yesterday, he was shocked. If kids are going to get into something, they're going to get into it with or without your knowledge. All you can do is talk to your children and pray over them and wish for the best. You can't be there to hold them all through life. Eventually, once he turns 21, he's going to be old enough to drink anyways. This story is just so stupid to me, that this young 16-year-old boy lost his life in such a stupid ass manner. As a parent, it is your job to protect your child, to do what's in his best interest, not to sit up here and come up with bootleg ass medieval, lesson practices to teach him a lesson. It just makes no sense. This entire story just disgusted me when I heard about it on Friday. So anyways, let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. What do you guys think about these parents' method? Do you think they should be in jail? Do you feel like they deserve the 20 years? Do you feel like this was a so-called accident? Or do you feel like maybe the parents had something to do with this and they want to kill the boy? I think they also need to make sure that there wasn't a life insurance policy on this kid either. You just never know. Some people are just so evil that they'll do anything to their children. It just makes no sense. All the just craziness going on nowadays. And then let's also get a discussion started on what do you think parents should do as far as helping their kids, guiding their kids when it comes to drug and alcohol. I know some parents who smoke weed with their kids and they don't see anything wrong with that. I know some parents who will drink a beer or two with their children. You know what I'm saying? Do you think that it's good to do things like that with your children, or to basically just be honest with them and not engage with their children, but let them know the dangers and the consequences if they choose to partake in that lifestyle and if they don't choose to partake in that lifestyle? So anyways, let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. All right, deuces. Hey you guys, it's your girl T, and you can show me some love by watching, rating, and subscribing to my videos. Don't forget to share them, and also don't forget to follow me on social media. And if you get a chance, make sure you check out lovelyt.com where you can purchase a coffee mug or a t-shirt. Talk to y'all later. Deuces.